What the fuck are you guys here for?
I get that's not against the law, but I didn't know if you were willing to...
I prefer to educate them rather than leaving.
Shocking cases where former guardians of justice turned into brutal enforcers of violence.
Why are you here?
You're gonna get tased!
Alright, put your hands behind your back, please. Thank you.
Let's uncover the serious consequences police officers can face
Is that what he
when
said?
wrongfully
What you gotta
arresting
do.
innocent
Okay,
persons.
so an illegal detention?
A simple welfare check. Police sometimes make serious mistakes, such as making an arrest without stating
You're gonna
legal
get
grounds.
tased!
Okay, great.
I'm just reading a book in my car.
Sir, we could have been dealt with this.
If you want to talk to your sergeants,
What crime have I committed?
You do not want to identify yourself.
Let's delve into whether these individuals managed to evade punishment for their wrongdoings.
My
A simple act during a storm suddenly turns into a nightmare when personal freedom comes under fire. 25 in Williamson County, Sheriff Jeff Dieterich conducted a welfare check on a man who had not been in contact and was believed to be in danger.
Say something, man. Is there
What
anything else
seemed
in
like
the
a
poke sticker
routine
cut me?
task quickly turned into a tragedy.
I don't have anything sharp.
Okay, thank you.
Who is she?
On February 16th, 2025,
You know what's going on?
a
I know
man
she's
stopped at a
kinda-
Murphy's gas station in Athens,
Your
Clark
dad?
County to read a
Your
book
dad?
and take
Okay, does he have
shelter
any
from a
firearms
storm.
in here?
He had no idea that this simple
don't know.
choice would soon spiral into a living nightmare.
I'm just stopping for the. Just stopping. Is that okay?
There's people that are concerned because you've been out here for a couple hours. They want to make sure you're okay.
Okay.
You got some ID on you?
Yeah, I do, but I can move if you want.
You don't. I'm not saying you have to.
I'm just resting.
I just want to know who I'm talking to. That's all.
I'm just passing through, sir.
Okay. I need your ID.
Did I commit a crime?
You're loitering. Yes, you are because you've been here for hours. I need your ID, sir.
Are you gonna arrest me?
Do I need? Do I need to?
I don't know. I didn't.
Okay.
I
You
don't-
need to identify yourself. Please provide me your identification.
Officer, if I committed a crime,
Yes, it's called trespassing and loitering. That's a crime.
I don't believe I've been trespassing.
Okay. It doesn't matter what you believe. You need to provide your ID.
All I was doing, officer, was reading a book.
I need your ID.
I mean, you're gonna arrest me because
If you don't provide your ID, I will.
just for parking my car.
For trespassing and loitering. You've been here for hours. That's not normal behavior. It's not normal behavior. I need your ID. People don't park in gas stations for hours. They come get gas and they
sisters
leave.
said they had
They
not
come
been
to the
able to
store,
contact
grab
him
something and
and
leave.
feared he
You've
was
been
in
here for
danger.
hours. I
So
need
they
your
wanted to
ID.
enter his house to. He was just sitting there reading, seeking refuge from the storm. But little did he know, trouble was quietly closing in just a breath
How old
away.
is he?
Give me your ID or you're going to be detained.
You're gonna arrest me.
Potentially, yes. I'm trying to provide you an
reading a book
opportunity.
in my
No,
car?
I already explained to you why we're here. Provide your ID.
Sir, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't
Provide your ID.
I'm not required to provide
Yes,
my-
you are when we're investigating a complaint.
No, you're not, sir. Can
Yes,
I talk to
we
your
are.
sergeant?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna get out of the car, okay? Please don't. I'm just getting out of the car.
Okay, I still need your ID. You're going to provide an ID. I'm going to know. No, keep your door open.
Okay,
I'm going to know who I'm talking to.
I just want to
provide
let you
your
know
ID.
I'm not.
Okay, great.
I'm just reading a book in my car.
Sir, we could have been dealt with this.
If you want to talk to your sergeants, I'm not a threat to you guys.
I didn't say you were a threat.
I'm not resisting arrest.
The issue is not that we believe you're a threat. You need to provide us with
I
identification
I
so we know who
understand.
we're talking to.
You're being very reasonable right now. I'm trying to be reasonable as well.
You're not.
I asked
You're
you.
not.
I asked
Is
you.
there a reason?
I
Do you have warrants or something? Do you have arrest warrants out of somewhere else? Of another state? Of another jurisdiction? I mean, I see you got.
I'm
Is
waiting.
this your vehicle?
I'm waiting for your sergeant.
And when he tells you the same thing, then what are you going to do?
Sure.
Okay.
And tells me.
If all you need is for him to ask for the ID, then
I
good.
just want to know.
I've
figure
already
out what
explained
the
to
law
you.
is here.
Police approached and asked him for identification,
That's what we're
yet
going
failed to state any reasonable suspicion for doing
If
so.
you would just walk,
The
we have to
situation
get you over
quickly
here.
worsened when officers began extracting information, and even suggested to the store clerk how to respond in line with their intentions. He entered the house,
Morning.
and what happened next
I
was
don't know. He's being
horrifying.
difficult. Do you want to bar him? He's coming from. He's not even from here. He's from New York. I don't know what he's got going on.
I mean, I wasn't even gonna call him when the guy was sitting on pump 7 for about an hour.
Yeah, no, that's not normal behavior. I agree.
It's And he's been out there since about 5:45.
Okay.
I mean, it
I'll be
was
back at
pouring
12.
down raining, so I was like, maybe they just needed to pull over, but hell, come in and say something. We open at 6 a.m. I don't know what the hell you doing.
Yeah. No, I get it. Do you want to bar him, or what do you want to do?
I mean,
You can. It's up to you. I mean, I don't work for the store.
I mean, he hasn't came in here and did anything, or I don't want to bar him for no reason, but hell, I need him to get off their property. But
Okay.
I probably should go ahead and bar him because he's gonna come back and say you're the one called the cops on me.
I mean, I don't know this guy. He's not from here. He's from New York. So
You can bar
The
him.
police
I really
began
think
using
he's fired.
force, repeatedly threatening to use pepper. With statements from the clerk, the officers started to pressure the man into complying with their will. It was, without a doubt, one of the fastest displays of authority you've likely ever seen.
yeah, they want to bar him.
You want to bar him?
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain to you the nature of our
So
investigation.
here's the thing, sir. They want to bar you from the property, and that's their right to do. So in order to do that, at this point in time, it is a criminal trespass warning. However, it is something where we do need your ID so that we can fill out the paperwork and officially make it that you are barred from this property.
I just need to just fully understand what's going on. So I parked my car here during the rain. They called you, I don't know exactly when, but when you guys arrived, you asked for my ID. I refused to give my ID because I didn't believe I. But now you went to the manager or whoever this person is, and they are asking for a bar.
So what they're
A
doing
tre-
is they are barring you, they are trespassing you from the property, which
Okay.
means if you return back here, then you will be arrested for trespass.
They're telling you you're not back allowed on this property. They're making an official report and documenting that you're not allowed on this property. No, you keep on trying to string it
You say you
along,
keep trying to understand, but we're explaining to you the process.
and you just keep on
Okay?
going in circles. We're not going to keep
and
doing
you
this.
keep going back to the point that we've already explained. We put it in the system. We trespass you from the property.
The
You're
man
on
did
your
not
way.
resist,
You're
yet
never
was
going to
dragged and
return here
subjected
again,
to
so it's not
violent
going to be a
behavior.
problem for you.
It seemed like the
make it
situation
official,
was over,
and we move
but the
on.
tension
And
escalated
that's
again
That's
when
the
he
end of it
discovered
right
his
there.
daughter was
Okay?
also present.
Sir?
After several unsuccessful demands, it seemed the officers' egos had been bruised, and their response didn't just reveal anger. It rang a deeply troubling alarm.
All right, we're going to go to jail. All right, put your hands on your back, please. Thank you.
Let me buy this one on the car.
I don't know, like, if you're like on a crusade or something, man. Is there anything else going to poke, stick, or cut me?
No, I don't have anything sharp.
Okay, thank you. Is this your car? Do you have the keys?
I'd like to talk to a lawyer.
Well, I'm just saying, the car's left here. Okay. Can you turn face that way, please? Thank you.
In Texas, unlawful restraint is punishable
My
under
phone.
Texas Penal Code 20.02, with
Searching, dude.
penalties ranging from 1 year in jail, class a misdemeanor, to 10 years in prison, third-degree felony, depending on the severity of the offense. According to Georgia Code 160.01, unlawful detention or arrest is punishable by 1 to 10 years in prison.
They handled it, didn't they?
If the victim is under 14 and not the defendant's child, the sentence may increase under 17-10-6.2.
He thinks he's super. He wouldn't tell me his name. He wouldn't provide an ID. He wouldn't tell me that it was his car. He ran the registered owner name of the vehicle out of New York, which doesn't return license photos. So we had no way to verify that that was him. Am I missing anything?
We explained to him why we were here,
Multiple
what the
times.
suspicions were.
Well,
Definitely multiple opportunities to
this is
fix this.
this is not just a failure to identify itself or obstruction. I don't know that which one fits the best. Usually we've always been able to identify somebody, but
Yeah,
this is the
no,
first.
I mean, usually it doesn't have to get this far. That's exactly what you got.
Yep. 395 Central Route 600.
Damn, you see
The
I'm
officers in
fucked
the
up.
video may
I
face
told you I got
accusations of
short time when
violating
you
the
were
4th and
fucked.
5th Amendments for detaining the man without probable cause and attempting to force him to provide ID. They could also face civil lawsuits for abuse of power, unlawful detention, and signs of discriminatory conduct. The incident reveals how police manufactured a coercive situation out of an otherwise lawful act. Once again sparking public controversy, A recent incident in Texas has drawn attention after a man was arrested simply for standing by the roadside.
I get that's not against the law.
No, I don't have to.
Great.
And you can pick that up.
Out. No weapons?
I got the knife.
I do not consent to see.
Better next time if
Somerset,
someone parks in the
Texas
street, to
police
just leave them
received a call
alone
reporting
and
that a man
observe.
was standing by the roadside,
So
along with a Mercedes allegedly circling around him.
Who's that? Do you know
The
that?
situation quickly
that's my dad.
escalated when officers arrived on the scene.
We got a call about him.
Tense
That's not my dad.
confrontation.
Can I have my knife back?
Yes, I'm gonna give it right back to you, brother. Don't worry. Look, I'm gonna sit it right here. Okay, I'll give it right back to you.
I need a reasonable and articulable reason for stopping me. Is that illegal? Is that illegal, standing on the side of the road?
It's not, but if somebody calls it in, we're going to come out and investigate it.
Okay, but have I broken the law?
Did we say that?
Okay, so can I have my knife back?
I'll give it right back to you. Sir.
No, I need it back now because it's mine.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll give it right back to you.
Yes, it does. Yes, it actually does. I know my rights. All right.
Sir, so what's going on with this Mercedes right here? Who's that? Do you know that?
Yeah.
So we got a call about him and you, and I don't know, I guess circling you.
Yeah, they said he was circling you, so somebody probably thought you were in trouble.
No,
That's
not in
why
trouble.
We're out here.
No, not in trouble. So everything's cool.
Everything's cool. Do you have a driver's license on you, bro?
Did I do anything wrong?
Like I said, we're
Then I don't need to show my
investigating
ID.
this. Well, we're investigating this instance, sir. I just want to make sure
The
everything's
officers
all right.
Everything's
approached in a
alright.
seemingly friendly
I am being
manner,
hostile because you
but
stopped
still
me on
demanded
private
a driver's
property and you took my
license,
knife away from me,
even
which
though
is
the
a
man
legal
insisted
seizure.
he had committed
I would
no
like to have it back.
violation and was not
Your knife
required
is
to
for my
present
safety, your
one.
safety. You're going to give it right
However,
back. I'm going to
the
give it right back to you.
investigators'
okay?
next actions
That's
raised
not an
public
issue.
concern.
I'm not answering any
Despite the lack
questions.
of any
Okay.
evidence of a crime,
So this is all my
they
information on
approached
the front of the
man on
card.
private
My name,
property.
phone number,
They
email are
began
on here if
asking
you have any
unreasonable
questions. Back is going to be the
attempting to
case
steer
number
him
for the
towards the
incident.
narrative they
So
wanted to impose.
I see.
I don't have to give that.
What's your name? What's your name, date of birth?
I don't have to give that either.
What do you want to do?
I know my rights.
What's exactly going on? No, I mean, we got a call that a Mercedes was circling you. Is there anything going on? Do you need help?
Nope, don't need any help.
Okay, do you live here?
No, it's not.
Okay. You're going to get yourself in trouble. I mean, are you here? Are you threatening me?
No, I'm asking you. You
No,
said I was
I'm
going to get
asking
myself in
you,
trouble.
I'm breaking into houses, or you're just here hanging
Did somebody
out?
call say I was breaking into houses?
But do you live in the area? Do you live in the house?
That's none of your business.
It is our business.
No, it's not.
It
No,
is.
it's not.
When somebody calls us to investigate an incident, it becomes our business.
I really don't care. I'd like my knife back and I'd like to go on about my business.
Get your head out of here.
The
It's just
situation
making
quickly
somebody
escalated.
uncomfortable. So
I'm
they just
confident
didn't
it's
know.
not against the
Tactic
law.
of demanding
I understand it's not against the
identification
law.
Good.
in
Like
order
I
to
said,
justify
they
an arrest
gave us a
without
call. They wanted us
establishing
to
any
talk with
reasonable
you,
suspicion.
see if
Yeah.
we can figure out.
Well, sir, like I said, we want to make sure that you're okay. It's crazy how we're getting a call, Mercedes circling you.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, I see a Mercedes. Originally, I was going to go down there, but you're starting walking towards the Mercedes.
There's no problem.
So, what's your name, sir?
You don't need my name.
Mercedes, where did it go?
You don't need my name.
Let's go talk to the Mercedes, okay?
No trespassing.
We'll be right back.
No trespassing.
Okay.
Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
At this time,
Under what suspicion of a crime?
Police continued to
there's no
ask probing
suspicion of crime.
questions
Then you
to
can't detain me.
extract more information.
Like, do you have reasonable and
But the
articulable
unusual
suspicion?
behavior
we're gonna
didn't
go
stop
talk to
there.
the
The
Mercedes.
officers
No, you
further
can't come on the
demands
property.
only made the
That would be
situation more
trespassing.
complicated.
You all right with it?
No trespassing, and I'd like my knife back.
I'll get right back to you, all right, bro?
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
Under what suspicion of a crime?
You're being detained right now. We need
Under
to figure-
what suspicion of a crime? You're on your way to getting sued.
Okay, that's
You are on your way to getting sued.
Okay,
Right,
sir.
you asked me if I was okay. I told you I'm okay.
Okay.
Now give me my knife back and let me go.
You're down 911. We're here to make sure that everything's okay, all right? Like he said, we
This
don't
is
know
Von
what's
Army too. You're out of your jurisdiction. You're out of your jurisdiction. This is Von Army.
Next time, if
The
someone
officers
parks in the
started
street, to
using
just leave them
coercive
alone
language in an
and
attempt to
observe.
intimidate him into
So
compliance.
educate them.
But the
I'm
man
not gonna
stood his
go.
ground.
Okay.
I'm not going to
As
give
the
them that
patience wore
satisfaction.
thin,
Okay. So if
The
you don't mind
officers
sharing
began
with me,
asserting
you
their
said that you were
authority
here
in
for a
an
legitimate
aggressive
reason. Do you mind
enforcement
sharing
manner.
with me what that reason?
I'm a Texas peace officer, okay? So, Texas.
No, you're not. Okay, you're not highway patrol. You can't just go anywhere.
All right, I can't. Okay. Well, with that being said, sir, like I said,
I would
we
like
don't
my
know-
property back. I
I'm-
have no interest in what you have to say, but I want my property back.
I'm gonna give it right back to you, okay?
Right now.
We're investigating the incident. I don't know if you live here.
What incident?
We don't know what's going on. We don't know.
You don't have to. You don't have to have your nose in everybody's business like you think you do. You're just a cop. There's no crime being committed. I'd like my shit back, please. Now. No, you're not. No trespassing. This is my sister's property. This is my sister's property. No, this is my sister's property. No trespassing.
Okay, so it's your sister's property, not your property.
No, and no trespassing. Absolutely no
Although the
trespassing.
man had broken no laws, the
You're
police
seizing my
insisted
knife by
he
taking
leave
it with
simply
you.
because someone felt uncomfortable. He
I
firmly
need my knife
rejected
back.
this unreasonable demand,
No
which forced the officer to back
trespassing.
down.
I'd say it in Spanish, but I don't know Spanish.
An racist comment, sir?
Hey, I spoke to my supervisor, and he said to put you in handcuffs.
Is that what he
So
said?
That's what you got to do.
Okay,
Turn
so an
around.
illegal detention. What crime have I committed?
You
right
don't
now
want.
you're
You don't want.
entering an
You do
investigation.
not want to identify yourself.
No, I don't have to.
Okay, great.
And you can pick that up.
Out. No weapons. I got the knife.
I do not consent to see searches. Don't smack me.
Come on. All right, let's go, sir.
Where are we going?
Over here. Right over here.
They were like,
Know
that's
your rights
strange. I know
because
the other
silence
two.
in
I
the
don't know
face
this
of
one. So
abuse
that was
can
the
cost
reason
your
it was
freedom.
your vehicle
When
was
power
noticed.
goes
I told
unchecked,
them
even
you're
legal
legally here.
actions can be
No
twisted
reason,
into reasons for
that they have
arrest.
to
Now watch
intervene,
as
come
a
out,
tense
anything like that.
encounter
They're cool with it.
unfolds,
They said,
revealing
okay, we
deep
just didn't know. We
concerns
wanted to
about
double check on it.
transparency
So
person needs a job.
accountability in action.
They have too much time on their hands.
I get you.
Literally too much time on their hands.
But like I said, I just wanted to talk with you, let you know, because I understand that was one of your concerns. I just wanted to follow up with you about that one so you know.
I appreciate that.
All right?
All right, thank you
Have
very
a
much,
good
man. You too.
Despite no illegal activity, the officers pressured the man to leave based solely on someone's discomfort. Rather than upholding individual rights, their actions appeared biased and unprofessional. This conduct raises serious concerns about the misuse of authority in situations where no laws have been broken. When authority is used to intimidate rather than protect, trust in justice begins to erode. Power without compassion turns law enforcement from guardians into threats. Here's a video that will make you rethink how authority and fairness intersect in everyday encounters. This situation is troubling. Why do the officers insist on ID without clear cause? Their immediate demand seems heavy-handed and undermines trust. One has to wonder if their actions truly align with fair procedure. Is there a justified reason for treating Matthew as though he were guilty of wrongdoing?
Situation, so no, I don't have that. These cops are name and badge number, please, sir.
Edgel, 158.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Last name Edgel, 158.
Edgel, 158. Name and badge number, ma'am.
Lowry, 573. When is your date set for? Is it set
For this dog, Tuesday at 3 p.m. And I'm willing to show you my call log that I just made the appointment. But you have no right to demand my ID. You have no right. And you have no right to demand vaccine records on her. It does not. No, you don't. No, this is not fucking Nazi Germany. This is not fucking Nazi Germany. And this is not a stop and ID state neither.
Keep your pet indoors where they can be warm and safe. Remember, if it's too cold for you, it is too cold for your pet. Planning on doing some baking this fall? Remember, chocolate, raisins, and nutty enough can be toxic to pets and should be kept out of their reach. Candy and the sugar substitute xylitol can also be poisonous. Consider purchasing pet
This dog. And I want the truth.
You got to tell him the truth, Drew.
I misspoke. He was supposed to pick it up the other day, the third.
And I haven't been feeling well. Like I said, I'm showing you my feet are swollen.
When did you get the dog?
About a month ago.
And I've brought dog food over because at one point they didn't have enough food to get through to payday, and so I brought them dog food.
The police's approach raises serious questions about accountability and professionalism. Matthew's calm requests for clarification are met with unwarranted hostility, underscoring a troubling lack of transparency. This unjustified aggression is both disheartening and frustrating. What possible harm could a man taking his dog to the vet pose?
Hey, I need...
So I thought you was going to put it on speaker.
It is on speaker.
Yeah, this is Matthew.
You can step back.
Okay,
I'm step a little bit back. Step back from me.
Whoa.
Please step back from me.
Ma'am, I've stepped back.
Sir, did you
ma'am,
not
I've stepped back.
Call the
I've
vet.
stepped back.
Angel, can you please move him back for just
I've
a minute?
stepped back. I've stepped back again. Now it's escalating.
And I need you to also check if an appointment's been made for a dog that this gentleman was supposed to take claim of. And the only information I have is the owner's name is Matthew and the dog's name is Angel.
I don't want my last name given, neighbors, okay? It's Matthew. I just got off the phone with you. We scheduled an appointment we called him Puppy for now, on Tuesday at 3 p.m. And also Angel has been there for her 3-year vaccine, rabies.
You're probably gonna need to put a supervisor on the phone at this point, please.
You're just trying to get my last name. And you have no right.
It's at 3 o'clock. I do see a Matthew here.
No last name.
I'll get a warrant, don't worry. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
I don't have to give you my ID. I'm sorry. Just because I'm standing up for my rights, you guys. See, that's the problem. That's why people in America are turning against you guys because you come out here and you're tyrannical.
Okay, and so let me ask you a question. You provide care to owners of animals, correct? Okay, sir, I need to see your ID, please.
I have not taken ownership of the dog yet. I have not taken Okay, you guys need to get your lieutenant out here. I want a lieutenant out here now.
As the situation unfolds, the officers contradict each other regarding the ownership of the dog. Initially, one officer states that the dog was just dropped off the previous day, but later it is revealed that the dog has actually been on the property for over a month. This inconsistency causes confusion and highlights the officer's lack of proper communication.
It's one dog and a 30 to 40 cats.
So are you seizing the dog? Because if you are, then I should have a right to leave. I'm asking you because I want to know if you're seizing the dog, then I should be free to leave.
We want to know your last name.
You can want to know it all you want, but I don't have to give it to you. You guys are on a power trip. This is so unprofessional because you have somebody willing to offer the dog a good home that's going to provide the dog with vet care, shelter, love, training, and everything.
Well, that's great, but we need to know who the dog's going to.
Me.
And who are you?
My name is Matthew. That's all you need. You've confirmed my vet appointment. You've confirmed the rabies on my dog, okay? So that proves that that's my name. This is not a stop and ID state, okay?
Do you understand why originally, though, that we were trying to ID you?
Because you guys need to ID. Because you guys have to have ID. Because you just have to have it. That's why. That's why. I can understand, but here's what you've got to understand from my point of view. Okay, so now that releases me from the whole situation, but he wants to tell me. I just made it today. I can show you my call log. I made it right before I left my house. No, she's escalated from the moment I got here, and her job is to de-escalate, not escalate.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out why you made a vet appointment for a dog that you don't own.
Because I'm coming to get the dog so I can own the dog. I was supposed to do it on the 3rd. I showed you the scar where I just had my neck fused. I've showed you where my legs are swollen because I have blood clots.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be on bed rest.
Talk to me. Don't yell at me. I'm just here trying to figure out what's going on. So
Matthew, frustrated, provides vet appointment proof, but officers still demand ID and call him a liar. Their hostility escalates the situation, ignoring their de-escalation training. The scene grows tense as Matthew's efforts to help the dog are met with suspicion. How can police expect trust when they dismiss honest intentions so readily? Lastly, the officers may lose their qualified immunity, which shields government employees from liability in certain cases. If the court determines that the officers acted beyond their authority, they could be held personally responsible for violating Matthew's rights, exposing them to legal consequences. Let's investigate if these officers managed to sidestep accountability for their brutal actions. In New Haven, a routine conflict between a tenant and a building manager escalated, leading to Mr. Marshall's arrest. This article explores the missteps made by law enforcement during the encounter and examines the potential legal consequences of their actions.
So we will retrieve the
How will
computer.
this incident influence the accountability of police in handling this?
Mr. Marshall, we will retrieve the computer. Anything else you can sue civilly for.
No, I need to get.
And you can take this document and you can bring it to your
No,
lawyer
that's not
and you
my
can sue
document.
civilly.
I need to get something out of my
If we're not on
office
the same
right
page
around
with this, we're going to have a problem. You're not going to be able to get your computer. What we are here to retrieve today is your computer. I will escort you
May I
to
have
the
my
office.
suits so I can go to work? I have 6 suits.
Whatever you
No.
could physically grab in 5 minutes, that's it.
So you're down to 5 minutes now?
Sir.
She said 15. Let's go.
15.
We're going to be right
If they're his suit, I mean, are they his suits?
So
Did
my
did
suits are
they
in
pay
my
for them?
office.
They're your suits that you
In my office.
Okay.
Did he pay? You didn't pay for the
Anything
suits.
in his office.
So they're his
That's not
belongings.
our
So we'll
furniture.
retrieve his belongings. Aside
He's not going
from
to be able to carry it all right
No.
now, though. He
It's
has a
whatever
lot of
he-
whatever he can take in the next 15 minutes.
We're gonna wait right here.
No,
Yeah, we're gonna wait right here.
Something wrong? How you doing,
Ashley,
man?
just good. How you doing? Nothing, guys? Thank you.
I gotcha. Oh, sorry, Mr. Marshall.
I'm sorry.
I didn't see you there.
So who's coming? Who's all coming?
Just
Who's
us.
coming too? No.
Just us.
I don't need her behind me. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
You know.
I would like.
I'm waiting.
Sir, are you,
I don't trust anybody behind me.
Mr. Marshall? Please don't make this more difficult than it needs to be. Because I really would like to help you get your computer back, but you're really making this a little bit
You guys are
difficult.
making it difficult.
Because we're walking and you won't walk with us?
I I will walk by myself. You can walk with her.
We are walking by ourselves. All of us are walking by ourselves.
John, you get your stuff because I'm getting the hell out of here at 5 o'clock.
Okay, man. This is my girl.
I told him I'm going home on a Friday.
So just so you know, when you take the picture, we're going to the office where they claim a document.
The dispute began when Mr. Marshall, locked out of his office, attempted to retrieve his belongings, but was met with resistance from the building manager, who insisted the issue was civil. Mr. Marshall argued that the lockout was illegal under Connecticut law, potentially requiring police intervention.
Why
the officers failed to recognize the legal implications of this case, misclassifying it as a civil matter.
Look on that side. Did you see this?
Okay.
There's nothing
Maybe it's
there.
in that stack. I don't know. I don't know where the
But my point is, I'm not going to waste your time looking for a document that was supposed to be on the desk that's not on the desk.
Okay.
Clear?
Clear.
All right.
Glad we got that done.
All right. These shirts are not on hangers.
What shirts?
This says T-shirts. Are they on hangers?
Those were all in boxes on the table, the T-shirts.
Oh, this is the underwear.
That's correct.
Okay, so was all this handled with gloves?
With gloves.
Thank you. See, she's the rock star.
I did it all so neatly because I knew
Now,
how you took.
what is in here?
Those are everything that was on the table.
Now,
Your hand sanitizers.
did anybody touch the tops of the hand sanitizer?
Maria put that all in that box, but she had
used
on gloves.
Okay. So I'm looking for some tax information. Would you like some cookies?
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, Sean.
Sir, like I said, we only have so much time. This lovely woman would like to go home. We would all like this issue to be resolved.
I would like to, Miss Marie, what I'm asking you in front of the office, you're going to need to give me the address of where the $150,000 production bill is going to be sent. Because when a production company does a commercial and they book the time, there's no way I can not do it. And so now, would you like some?
Nothing. Stop giving
Mr.
stuff.
Marshall, no one would like anything. We'd just like you to retrieve the belongings that you require.
I'm trying to. This is what we need right here. Now, Donna, can I have the
From the outset, the officers' handling of the situation was flawed. They appeared confused about the legal context, dismissing Mr. Marshall's claims and focusing on the perceived civil nature of the dispute. As Mr. Marshall tried to assert his legal rights,
Actually, a single one.
the officers became defensive
No,
and
it was
failed to
a
intervene
woman.
in a
She was
manner
an Air
that could
Force
have
veteran, but she was
de-escalated
one of the ones
situation.
storming the Capitol. She got shot in the face
Because she was a
because she was storming the Capitol. Yeah.
Check this out. This is great.
Perfect.
No. I gotta get the clothes.
All right, we got it.
They're coming on the cart.
Yep, just try and hurry it up,
We
Mr.
got
Marshall.
this and then the cart, and we've got a couple bags down the hallway. We're gonna throw on the cart, and then we're gonna be done.
All right, we gotta.
Can somebody take the cart then?
We're gonna help you out, but they gotta close soon, okay? So we gotta really. Then when we get downstairs, I want you to tell me everything that on the harassment. But right now, I really need you to within 5 minutes here, speed this up so that they can close, okay?
Like I said, if you need to leave a couple things, and contact a lawyer. And I know that that's not the route you wanted to go, but unfortunately, that may be the route that you have to take.
Here's the problem. The lawyer. Which one should I call?
I don't know.
I actually have one that I think is a very good lawyer. If you'd like, I can. He's working with one of the victims from an evading that I had. He seems to be very good, very knowledgeable.
But do you think your lawyer is better than Mark Attorney Brothers' firm?
Sir, you just asked me what lawyer you should call, and I got one lined up if you need one. That's all I was saying.
Hey, Joe, sir.
It's just got wheels.
No, he comes from this. Let him get it from the front. Put him with this.
There you go.
We're done, right? This is it, right?
We're just going.
Okay, come on, ready?
Just go down, start down the hall, and then we got to go around like the way that we came.
That way, because I'm not dealing with these people.
Yep.
We can go out there?
No, we got to go this way.
Is this yours?
Yes, sir.
Forget it.
Got it?
Put that on
Good.
there.
Yeah, just hold up a second. We'll be over there in just a minute. Just wrapping it up.
Pitiful ways.
At least we got
The situation worsened when Mr. Marshall's frustration grew, and the officers failed to recognize the signs of harassment he was alleging. He claimed that the building manager had been harassing him, an issue that could have been addressed separately through an investigation into harassment.
We want you to leave the building.
Instead, the officers allowed the emotional tension to build, which led to a physical confrontation.
Officer, get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Get off! 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 Why are you hitting me? What the fuck? Are you crazy? What are you hitting me for? What are you hitting me for? Stop!
Stop. Get him over on his back.
Stop! Stop!
Roll over.
No!
Stop.
Oh!
Whoa.
Stop.
Stop.
Mind your own business. Stop.
Sir!
Roll over.
I am not resisting arrest.
Yes, you are.
I am not
the police officer.
You punched me in the face!
Mr. Marshall, please roll over. Mr. Marshall, please roll over.
Roll over.
I'm only
Where's the
going to
handcuffs?
ask you nicely once. Please roll over.
Get your handcuffs out.
Please roll over. Please roll over.
Put the handcuffs on him.
Please
Stop!
roll
Stop! Come on!
Stop.
I'm not getting arrested. I didn't do anything.
Stop. Sir, please. Sir, please.
Stop.
Just roll over.
Are you guys filming?
Stop.
Sir, please.
You hit me again?
Get these handcuffs now.
Sir,
I'm not going to hit you.
please, just stop. Please, it's unnecessary.
Stop.
Please.
Stop hitting me.
Stop.
I can't breathe.
Please.
I can't breathe.
Please just roll. Please just give him your arm. Please just give him your arm. Please just give him your arm.
Sean, let me take you, please. I'll call Pastor Brown for you.
Follow down.
Okay, what's Pastor Brown number?
Stop. You should all get off.
Stop.
Sean, you should all get off.
We just want you to roll over.
Please let me
You're
go.
resisting.
The situation escalated when Mr. Marshall, alleging he was struck by an officer, was arrested on multiple charges, including assaulting a police officer and disorderly conduct. The excessive use of force raised serious concerns about the officer's judgment and professionalism.
You'll have an opportunity to
Why
make
did the
whatever
officers
phone call
fail
you
to
want.
assess the situation properly, resorting to force instead of addressing the civil nature of the dispute?
85. You guys think you could do anything to people. All you had to do was let me go get my stuff. And now you're all fired.
That signal 12. You can put it on my slot. It's going to be
So
zero
sad.
marker
That's
Bravo
so sad.
X-ray. That's Bravo X-ray Echo 5219.
Call Chief Reyes, please. So first call Derek Sells. First call Derek Sells. Jaleisha.
Sir, please stop. We cannot make calls to everybody you'd like to call right now.
Whatever she wants. She's a private citizen. Call Trent McCain.
I am not telling you what to do. However, I would appreciate it if we don't have a grouping of, I don't know, whoever coming through the door. We just want to get this done with as quickly and easy as possible.
The only person that is currently coming is the fact. So that's the only person that
I appreciate that. I understand why. I would prefer that we don't call any other people. He wants us to call the chief of police. The chief of police is going to know about this issue. I'm just saying, he's listed on a bunch of names, and it's just better if we just handle this for now, and if he wants to pursue anything after the fact, he's more than welcome to do that. We have a supervisor on the way, we have AMR on the way to come check him out. So we just want to get all of that done and get the investigation done. I'm just asking you. I would prefer it because it makes it less chaotic, so less happens when things are less chaotic. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't want to have to call a bunch of officers here because there's a whole bunch of chaos here. You know what I'm saying?
Under Connecticut law, the distinction between civil and criminal matters is crucial. Civil matters such as tenant disputes or contract disagreements should be handled in a court of law and not through police intervention unless there is a clear violation of the law, such as theft or harassment. In this case, Mr. Marshall's lockout situation was a civil issue related to his office lease, not a criminal one. Connecticut law provides clear guidance on how landlords and tenants should handle disputes. Specifically, Chapter 831 of the Connecticut General Statutes addresses landlord-tenant relations and outlines the legal requirements for eviction and lockout procedures. According to these laws, if a tenant is locked out without proper legal notice, the landlord can be subject to civil penalties. Additionally, if harassment is involved, as Mr. Marshall alleged, it can lead to criminal charges. By misinterpreting these laws, the officers not only failed in their duty to protect Mr. Marshall's rights, but also potentially violated their own legal obligations.
But he got banned from the building the other day, up on the wall from the 19th. It's all civil stuff.
It was a contract breach. So he was allowed to have one office, and he started taking spaces up there. And they were like, listen, this is a breach of our policy. It's office space. That's not yours. So you need to leave. You need to get out. And so the past 2 days, they've been arguing with him.
What are the charges?
Who is that?
Fire Chief Austin.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. We're not going to speak to him over the phone right now.
Call Ronell Higgins. Chief Ronell Higgins.
We're turning back.
Yeah, so he had a search. He violated it, whatever. He was disturbing the rest of the offices. He was told in writing on Wednesday. Shows up. We're extremely nice.
Okay, just take pictures, text messages.
You can come through.
Text Derek Sell, text him the address.
You want us to find out?
Comes down here and he wants to keep rambling about whatever. We warned him several times. He's got to go. Like, it's time to go. He starts getting raising his voice in here. We're looking over at the security for the entire building. He's got to go.
3478,
This entire building. Tell him he's getting arrested. He starts to fight. Start one arm on the ground with him. He kicks me.
Jaleisha, did you text a picture?
State to everyone on the detail. Let's continue on Fox and just go down Fox and Boulevard.
So, officer, am I under arrest?
Yes.
And what are the charges? What are the charges?
You don't have to
If
scream
there
out.
are charges, I am under arrest. If there are no charges, I am free.
The officers' actions have far-reaching consequences, including a potential lawsuit against the New Haven Police Department for excessive force. This incident highlights broader concerns about police accountability, as the use of unnecessary force resulted from a failure to understand the law. Proper training and legal understanding could have prevented the violation of Mr. Marshall's rights. Next up is the case involving Officer Beatty and the panhandling stop incident. A recent incident involving Officer Christopher Beatty of the New Smyrna Beach Police Department reveals serious errors during a routine stop for panhandling. The officer's actions raise questions about law enforcement practices and individuals' rights. How did these mistakes violate legal frameworks and impact the balance between policing and civil liberties?
If you watch the video, he does say, I'm armed, pauses for a second, lawfully, and I have a concealed weapons permit.
Okay.
As you were taking the sign from them. So that's a matter of record. That's what was said,
Yeah,
okay?
I'm not arguing with
Okay.
it. That's just my recollection.
Okay.
Of it.
Why did you seize the firearm before he was secured in handcuffs, or at all, if he was only being detained pending further investigation?
Well, at that point, because I thought he was committing a crime, otherwise I want to put him in handcuffs, that he's resisting without violence. I'm trying to conduct an investigation, and he doesn't want anything to do with it. He doesn't want to identify himself, so that's why I detained him. And if I'm detaining somebody, I'm not going to leave a weapon on him.
The incident began when Officer Beatty responded to a complaint of panhandling on private property. Upon learning the suspect had a concealed weapons permit, Beatty detained the individual and seized the firearm before fully securing the suspect in handcuffs.
Okay, but
Why did
wouldn't
the
it
officer
be more
act so
prudent
quickly,
to
potentially violating
handcuff him
detention
first
procedures in the process?
and then deal with the weapon issue if he
I
felt
wasn't
compelled to
handcuffing
do that? Well, he was being handcuffed.
Right.
That had not been done yet, and you were already diving in his pockets.
Okay.
So, okay. All right. Why did you tell him his attorney is a court thing and not a police thing? Can you explain that?
We're not required to have an attorney present during our questioning. We're either conducting an investigation or we're conducting Miranda warning questioning.
Well, if he's invoking his right to have an attorney present,
He doesn't have to speak. But I mean, I'm not calling you as a lawyer to come to the scene of the crime.
After you walk him across the street, did he advise you that you were violating his civil rights and to proceed cautiously?
Yes.
What was your response to that? Do you recall?
I don't recall.
Okay. After removing his handcuffs, did you again tell him that panhandling was against city ordinance?
Pretty sure I did.
Okay.
Panhandling on private property, I believe is what I said.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Did you speak with the reporting party inside the business?
Yes. Not inside the business, it was in the front porch.
Can you describe your conversation with him?
I just asked him what he was complaining about, what was the problem with the mail, and he said that he was begging for money or asking customers for money on private property. He said that he was standing in the same spot where I made contact with him at. So I went and explained to him that that wasn't private property, that was public.
So in his mind, there was a dispute over what the business owned and what was public
so
property.
he pointed out that he thought he owned all the way up to
Officer Beatty justified his actions based on suspicion of criminal activity, but further investigation revealed no crime had occurred. The business manager's complaint was invalid, as the property was public and no ordinance had been violated.
There's the curb, basically.
Why didn't Beatty take the time to verify the facts before detaining the individual and seizing the
He
firearm?
thought he owned all that. And I pointed out to him down the street that Jason's corner has a canopy that stops at their line.
Right.
Which is a crease in the concrete.
So in liberal sense of the terms, their little sidewalk cafes where their tables are sort of could be construed that that's the business property, or they're allowed to conduct business there, and then the rest of it is the public sidewalk.
Which
would you agree?
Is pretty clearly, I mean, it's the sidewalk was built, and then there's concrete between the building and the sidewalk. So it's all one big piece of sidewalk. You can see a line that goes straight down the side, and I explained that to him.
Okay. To who?
The manager that was outside.
All right. So I heard you explain it to Mr. Gray later as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. After speaking with the business employee, the manager, Axel's his name, was there evidence that any crime or city ordinance had been committed at that point?
No.
So your investigation resulted in that there was no crime, even assuming that your assumption that panhandling was a crime.
Correct.
Okay.
He actually, when I asked him why, 'cause we get told that all the time, he threatened me or she threatened me.
Right.
And so you ask what that is, and he said, well, he didn't really say anything to my waitress. She just is afraid to come back outside now because he's here.
Okay.
And I said, well, that's not on him.
Right.
He's allowed to be where he's at.
Okay.
And
Fair
that's
enough.
when
The primary fault in this case lies in Officer Beatty's hasty detainment without a thorough investigation. Under Florida law, officers can detain individuals based on reasonable suspicion, but it must be supported by facts. Beatty's failure to verify whether panhandling was a crime or if a violation occurred led to an unnecessary detention, violating the suspect's rights.
So to get space between the manager and him, we detained him for the investigation, brought him over to my car, and then he's like, well, you know, I hope he doesn't make a big deal out of this because you just, like, I don't know if he said what amendment, but he's like, you just violated his rights.
Okay. I want to discuss with you a little bit about the Policy and Procedure Directive 15-2. The record, the DMS record shows that you signed this off on 9/19 of 2020. Okay. This was published in, a revision of it was published in 9 of 20, so when the revision came out, you had reviewed it. Specifically, the section that we're talking about is 15.2.17, investigated detentions. It says, an officer is permitted to stop and briefly detain a person for investigative purposes if the officer has a reasonable suspicion supported by articulable facts that criminal activity may be afoot, even if the officer lacks probable cause. Such encounters must be evaluated by considering the totality of the circumstances. Investigated detention should last no longer than is necessary to effectuate the purpose of the stop. The investigative methods employed should be the least intrusive means reasonably available to verify or dispel the officer's suspicion in a short period of time. Any investigated detention must conform to current law. I want to bring your attention that one of the current law that's applicable here, one of the attachments here, well, there's several attachments, but the one I'm going to reference is Florida Statute 901-151, which is Florida's stop and frisk law. Okay? Are you familiar with that?
We just read it.
Okay. So, that being said, based on the facts of this incident, as reviewed in this investigation, do you feel that you violated policy and
The officer's decision to seize the firearm before securing the individual in handcuffs is questionable. Law enforcement training stresses that individuals should be handcuffed first for safety before handling weapons or threats. By reaching into the suspect's pockets without ensuring proper
what was
restraint,
said, what was
Officer
done,
Beatty violated
and by
procedural
everyone
safeguards meant
involved
to
on
protect both
video
officers and
and
civilians.
audio. Knowing all that, and knowing now that there isn't any panhandling ordinance, there was no crime being committed, the investigation bore that out. If I'm understanding you right, with that fact, would you agree that the intent of the investigated detention was violated?
Yes.
Okay.
But if I had the knowledge that I have now, I would have never done that call would have went completely different.
Well, you have resources to tap into that knowledge. One, you can call your supervisor, right? Always. Two, you have access to MuniCode via your computer. You could check and see if panhandling is a violation or an ordinance before you even get there. Property issues can be checked on the property appraiser's website. Have you ever used that?
Yeah,
For property lines? And,
yeah, I mean, I knew the property lines.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not disputing the fact that I should have investigated prior to.
And I want to make it clear that this subject had no obligation to identify himself.
Absolutely not. He wasn't committing a crime.
Right.
He knew that.
Yeah.
I didn't. I thought he was.
Okay. In retrospect, after reviewing your actions during this incident, would you like to make a statement or add anything else to the record?
I think my record speaks for itself, and the community as a whole would testify on my behalf that this is what he's putting on video is not my normal actions. This is not how I conduct myself. I don't handcuff people and detain them illegally. I thought I had a crime, and therefore I thought I had the right to detain him because he wasn't IDing himself, so that when I had the crime, it would have been resisting.
From a legal standpoint, it is essential for law enforcement officers to act within the boundaries of the law during encounters with the public. Officer Beatty's failure to ensure that he had sufficient evidence to detain the individual, coupled with his disregard for procedural norms in seizing the firearm, constitute violations of the subject's constitutional rights. Under Florida statutes, specifically Chapter 911.151, any officer who detains an individual without proper cause or fails to adhere to statutory guidelines for the duration of a stop may face serious consequences. Such actions can lead to lawsuits, suppression of evidence, and other legal penalties. Furthermore, the officer's lack of knowledge regarding local ordinances, such as the regulations concerning panhandling, illustrates the importance of officers being well-versed in both state laws and municipal codes. Officer Beatty's failure to check these ordinances before acting contributed to his missteps. Officers are expected to use available resources, such as property databases and municipal codes, to verify the validity of complaints before taking enforcement action.
Could just see why I did more investigating.
Okay.
I know what I should have. In looking hindsight, I see where I went wrong.
Okay.
But this is by no means the way I do business. I'm probably one of the more professional people in this department.
Okay, I just want to, the last thing I want to add is that, he was not committing a crime. Obviously, the facts bear that out. And you could have done things a lot differently. I appreciate your candor in answering the questions to the best of your ability. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, sir.
Okay. I don't have any further questions. This is still an ongoing investigation, so I'm going to ask you not to speak with anyone else about this except your union rep or a personal representative of your choice. Any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm going to terminate recording at this time.
While Beatty later admitted his mistakes, recognizing that his detention was both premature and unwarranted, the consequences of these violations are clear. Beyond the potential civil litigation, there are also professional ramifications. The department will likely undergo internal reviews and training to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. Next, we will discuss the case of unlawful detention in Fort Smith, Arkansas. On March 18, 2020, in Fort Smith, Arkansas, a driver was unlawfully detained by Officer Cassidy while simply checking the fuel pressure of their vehicle. The officer accused the individual of suspicious behavior without providing any legal justification.
Fort Smith,
Why did
again,
Officer Cassidy
I've done
fail
nothing.
to
We
give a
pulled
clear
over to
reason
check
for
the
stop,
the fuel
potentially
out's
violating
going,
the individual's
and he
rights?
turned his lights on. So let's figure out what's going on.
I keep seeing you pull over.
That's none of your business. Is that illegal?
I keep seeing you around buildings, yeah.
It's illegal to be around buildings?
I keep seeing you drive around closed buildings.
Is it illegal to be around buildings?
Are you loitering? What are you doing, Baron? I want to know what you're
Did
doing.
you just see what I was doing?
Here.
I don't answer questions, man. Now, are you arrested? Is there a reason you pulled me over?
Yeah, you're being suspicious, that's why.
Was that a felony or a misdemeanor? So if you don't have a reason to pull me over, sir, man, am I on my way? Am I being detained?
Yeah.
For what?
Questions.
For what law?
Why are you driving around those buildings like
For
that?
what law am I being detained? I need your supervisor. Guys, call 911 if he gets erratic. I need your supervisor down here now.
That's fine. Thank you.
Fort Smith's finest. Just think they can make up their own laws. They can't. We're the people. Kill my car. This guy ain't gonna waste my gas. Here he is. No reason to pull me over. And here he is. Wait, what's your name and badge number?
Cassidy 4428.
Cassidy 44. Are you a rookie, Cassidy?
Nope.
Okay. Cassidy 4428. You're gonna get a lot of trouble for yourself, buddy. That's fine. You're hindering my day. Supervisor. It's outrageous, man. These guys think they think that they make the laws. They think they can do anything they want. They cannot do this. I'm doing nothing.
During the stop, the driver repeatedly asked Officer Cassidy for a legal explanation, but the officer's vague responses raised concerns about rights violations. The lack of justification for the detention violated Fourth Amendment
It's my constitutional right to not have this
Why
happen
did the
to me,
officer fail
and
to
I'm going to
clarify the
pursue
legal
charges
grounds?
against this man
And how can
and
such
against the
actions
Fort
go
Smith Police
unchecked in law
Department.
enforcement?
Third time this week. What was the law? What do you pull me over again for, sir? For suspicion?
You keep driving around closed businesses.
Is that illegal?
They're all closed. No reason to be
Is that illegal? Is that illegal? He has no answer because it is not illegal. It's a violation of my constitutional rights, right here. You're witnessing it, guys. Go live on YouTube, or give me your phone too. We're gonna make sure, just get video ready. Now he's walking away from me. I'm sick of this. I am sick of this. Fort Smith PD, they just making their own crap up. Now here we are, stuck here, while he's shining his light in my... Sir, can I help you look for something? What are you doing? I'm worried about it because I'm worried why you got us pulled over. I'm afraid. I'm in fear.
Of course you are.
I'm in fear of my life and my children.
Officer Cassidy continued demanding personal information, despite the lack of a legal explanation, escalating the situation when the driver requested a supervisor. The officer's refusal to clarify or allow the driver to leave raised serious
This
concerns.
rogue cop here trying to make his own rules up.
Why
no
did
reason.
the
It's
officer persist
unjustified.
without clear legal
Pull me over for
grounds?
no reason. It's a
And how does
violation of
this
my
impact
constitutional
trust in
rights.
law enforcement?
You want to supervise, he's on the way. Be quiet.
You can't tell me to be quiet. You be quiet. Go sit in your car. You can't bark commands at me. I'm not a dog. I'm a gosh damn human. This dude's an idiot. Yeah, I want the supervisor as quickly as possible. This guy doesn't need a job. He's a rogue cop. He thinks he can do whatever he wants. There's no reason to have me pulled over right here. He's just a nosy punk. He got no reason to pull me over. He's back there shining his light, trying to get into my personal information for no reason. Violation of my constitutional rights. You guys are witnessing it right now. Fort Smith, Arkansas. It's been this corrupt for a long time, and it's going to continue being corrupt until we can get these people out of here. They need to start a hiring process of hiring good Americans who uphold citizens' constitutional rights, not violate them like this guy. And here we are sitting here just wasting our day, food getting cold. because this cop thinks I shouldn't be pulling in or driving around, whatever he said, closed businesses. Is this place lit up? Look at this. Look how lit up this place is. I pull over, pop my hood, I check the pressure of my fuel, and we're on our way. And he throws his lights on. He goes code 1. Just nosy, just wants to know who we are. I'm not gonna tell him shit. I want the supervisor, and I'm gonna call 911 if the supervisor starts acting crazy. I'm gonna call FBI, whatever I gotta do. This is unconstitutional. And I'm here with my children. No point for this whatsoever. If your supervisor is Stephen Creek, I want a different one.
As more officers arrived, the situation intensified without any clear reason for the detainment. The growing police presence, including armed officers, only increased the sense of intimidation and fear. Was this show of force truly necessary, or was it an attempt to harass and intimidate the individual without legitimate cause?
We're the citizens. We have the rights, not these guys. They think they can do whatever they want. Pull me over for suspicion. There is no law against suspicion. Put your windows down. I want to hear what he's saying. Let's hear what he's saying. I can't believe I gotta do this once a week here. And they wonder why there's no tourism and no money in this city. Only money is coming from the revenue these police steal from citizens, man. You see him over there. You see him in my rear view, talking to each other. Plotting out what they can get me for. Make up whatever they can. Outrageous. This is Fort Smith, Arkansas. And this is outrageous. Hopefully I have a third cop coming now. Gosh damn idiots. Barking commands at me, telling me to shut up. You serve and protect. You're not doing either of those things right now. You're violating my constitution.
Throughout the incident, the individual expressed frustration, claiming the officers were violating constitutional rights. The driver pointed out the lack of probable cause and reasonable suspicion for the stop. This insistence on upholding rights highlighted concerns about police misconduct and failure to follow legal procedures during routine stops.
Please not with a flashlight. My child's in here.
I'm going to have a flashlight on so I can see inside the vehicle.
All right, you don't need to see inside my vehicle. I've done nothing wrong. Look.
100% of the time I do.
So, okay, who's your boss, man?
The chief of police.
Who, Danny Baker? All right, I want to talk with Danny Baker. Is he available?
No.
Okay, why am I being harassed? How come I get pulled over twice a week for nothing?
I don't have an answer for that.
He said, what's he say? He pulled me over for suspicion?
Well, I mean, we have a duty to...
No. What is the...
If you want me to explain to you, I explain to you. If you want to interrupt me, I can't explain.
Beat around the bush, but explain it to me. I get it.
I'm not going to beat around the bush. If we observe people around a bunch of different closed businesses in a short amount of time, we're going to stop and talk to them. I mean, and right now, there's a lot of closed businesses.
You pulled me over. Now, what statute in Arkansas says that you have the right to pull someone over if you see them around businesses?
The loitering statute, for one.
How am I loitering? I pulled in, I pulled out. I checked my fuel and I moved.
That was just here, though.
I pulled in, stopped it, the other one and revved it up, and it was doing good, and I kept going.
All right, what about over at Applebee's, OT&T?
Look in the back seat, I got Applebee's in the car, I went and picked up my food, man.
Right. What about over there behind Hastings?
None of your business, bro. It doesn't matter. I picked up my food, I checked my fuel pump, and I come home.
If you own one of these closed businesses, wouldn't you want us to check in?
No. I think what you're doing is violating my constitutional rights, man. I've done nothing wrong. Here I am surrounded by 5 cops with guns. They're look at them. Whispering, talking with each other. My kid's in the car.
There's nobody in here.
I don't trust any of you.
Okay.
And I want to go home.
Okay. Can you identify yourself?
I'm not going to identify. I've done nothing wrong.
Okay.
I'll tell you my name's Luke, and that's all I got. I'd like to be on my way.
Where is home?
Does not matter.
Is it in Fort Smith?
Sir, I'd like to be on my way home so I can eat my food with my children on my birthday. How long are you going to hold me
police continued questioning the individual without legal justification for the stop, with 5 police vehicles and multiple officers searching for the driver's identity. Despite lacking grounds, this overreach illustrated how law enforcement can misuse authority to intimidate
I'm not telling you
citizens.
anything else. I don't
Such
answer
actions
questions without a
violate
lawyer
rights and
present.
undermine public
Now, if you want to
trust in
get
law
my lawyer,
enforcement.
Coy Rush, get him down here because I'm not answering anything else. I want to go home.
I would have no way to, so I can't do that.
I want to go home. I've done nothing wrong. You guys done bullying me and harassing and interrogating me? Because of you guys doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong. I'm sick of it. Twice a week this happens.
Well, you're free to go.
Look, see, now it's messing up.
The legal issues in this case revolve around violations of the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution and Arkansas state law concerning detainment. The Fourth Amendment protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures, requiring law enforcement to have probable cause or reasonable suspicion before detaining an individual. In this instance, the officers did not provide any clear reason for suspicion, making the stop a violation of the individual's constitutional rights. Arkansas law mirrors this requirement. As stated in Title 16, Chapter 81 of the Arkansas Code, which mandates that detainment be based on reasonable suspicion or probable cause. The absence of a legitimate reason for the stop indicates a breach of these legal standards. Furthermore, Arkansas Code SS 554103, which addresses obstructing governmental operations, does not apply here. The individual's refusal to answer questions or provide identification was justified, given the unlawful nature of the stop, and any attempt to charge obstruction would be legally invalid. Your rights as a citizen are your shield against potential abuses of power, and understanding them is essential in protecting yourself. Transparency and accountability from law enforcement are fundamental to a fair and safe society. Without these pillars, trust between the public and authorities is undermined, weakening the very foundation of justice. What are your thoughts on this topic? Let's discuss in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more educational and empowering content. Your engagement and support mean the world to us. Thank you.